Hi, my name is Newell Davis with Vermicompost, and today we're going to go over something about bin design, and that is the compression zone. When you're designing a flow-through bin, I've been reading online that a compression zone or a tapered formation on your bin, what that will do is it'll force the worms to move upward to get away from the pressure of the compost. So I have a bin that I made a while ago. It was my first or second bin, and I've shown it to you before, but I never realized that this existed in this bin and why it worked the way it did. This is one of my best bins. It works really well, and I've had a lot of success with it. So I'm going to show you this bin, and we're going to kind of go over what happened to cause this compression zone, even though I did not design it that way originally. So let's go to the bin and take a look. So what we have here is we have my trash can bin. So as you can see, I have a light pointed in there, but you can see where these white straps are. That's where I had a coax cable that I put through the bin. I weaved it through back and forth to kind of cover the bin. Now when I put weight in there, what happened is they bent down and it pulled this in. So this is concaved inward and then it comes back out. Now, this created that compression zone that I'm talking about. Now, I'm not sure really why this bin did that at first, and then I realized later that it was because of the weight. It was pulling those wires in and there was not enough force to push it out. I thought the weight of the material would push it out, but that did not happen. So what happens is the worms, they get down into this section here, they can work a little bit, but then it gets too compressed in the bottom here. And then they move up and they keep moving up. And I found that when I get down to about this level in the bin, there are no worms. It's all compost essentially. And in fact, the compression on this is too much to the point where nothing seems to really come out the bottom. And I've had issues with it where I have to take this scraper, and the way I harvest is I use this scraper and actually stick it up here like this, and that's how I get stuff to come down. See? So that's how I harvest this bin from the bottom. Now, I didn't think ahead with this design because it's really hard to get in there to get things out. I actually have this little shovel here that I use. I actually bought it it fits in there perfectly to be able to pull stuff out, but it's not very convenient. But some of the new bin designs now have, they're raised up. If this was raised up a little bit, I could have a tray on the bottom or something like that. It could catch all the liquid that drains out and then also get the casting. So when you're designing a bin, that might be something you might want to think about, is having one of those compression zones if you're doing a flow-through bin. So as you can tell, nice wide open top. Actually, a few fruit flies in there, but nice wide open top, and then what you can do is you have it flow through to the bottom. So it'll just flow down and it'll compress and compress, and then you can harvest from the bottom. So I hope you enjoyed this, but that's what I realized just recently on doing research online, is that compression zone on a flow-through bin really helps. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this.